Hey y'all, it's your girl Angie. I am back. I am cranking out the videos today. It's my off day, so I'm getting them done. I'm off into Thursday, so I have a lot more. I have a lot more content I'm gonna crank out tomorrow. I'm probably not gonna do nothing on the first. I'm gonna relax before I have to go back to work on the second, but I'm having fun today. So this is gonna be my last one for the day. This is Married to Medicine reunion. I didn't really watch, I did not watch, I haven't watched Married to Medicine since season 1. But all the drama from the previews of the reunion, I was like, man, I gotta watch this reunion. This looked like some shit. I don't know none of the people. I don't really know what's going on. But I still watched it and I was like, okay, I'm off the next few days. I might hit up Hulu and just start watching some of this. Ain't nothing else on TV. But I said, I want to do a reunion off of the looks because that's usually what we talk about first on the reunion anyway. And I just wanted to give my 2 cents on what I thought these ladies looked like. So, let's start off. How should I do it? Should I go from my worst to my best or my best to my worst? Let's start worst to best. So, was it 7 ladies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I have 7 looks. The worst was whoever this Dr. Simone was. She looked a fool. She got my vote for worst hair and worst dressed. She said she had on a tuxedo. It was like a sparkly tuxedo. I said it looked like she ran to Macy's and she was on one of them competition shows where she only has 60 seconds to grab as much as she can off the racks and go. And that's what it looked like she did. Like, I got this. What can I make out of it and put it on? It looked a hot ass mess. It was definitely about 2 to 3 sizes too big. It did not fit. It was not tailored for her. The sparkles were not true sparkles. It just looked like very cheap fabric. And everybody on the show who did some kind of suit look had that lingerie look underneath, and she did not pull it off. Like some people pulled it off. She did not. Her hair, I said her hair looked like the $9.99 wig I bought from the beauty supply store that has been hidden under my sink for the past 2 years. And it looked like she just got it, brushed it out a little bit, and plopped it on her head. Her head looked a mess. Her makeup, I said it was cute, but it wasn't glam. Like it looked like something, it looked like what I got on my face right now. Like I just threw something on. I did a video. It's called the Ready to Love look. I was trying to pay homage to your girl Divine. But it just looked like a very simple glam, something you put on yourself at home and you just rolled up to the reunion. And we saw you getting your face beat, but they didn't do... Dr. Simone, you were the worst. You looked a hot ass mess. Okay, so number 6. Who was next? I said it was Dr. Jackie. Yeah, Dr. Jackie looked the fool next. Dr. Jackie, I said she got the most aged look. Dr. Jackie had on something that was supposed to be sexy, like everywhere when she was standing up, because I looked at the looks on Google to see how they look standing up, and it looked like everything was sheer. The sleeves were lace. She had on the lace lingerie. The sides of her skirts were lace, and the bottom of her skirt were lace. So a lot of her look was very sheer, but that suit didn't fit her either. It was a little bit too big. But I also said she looked like somebody church mother. Church mother and gotten her teenage daughter clothes. It looked a fool. No, Dr. Jackie, no. It just wasn't cute. And when you sat down, you couldn't see all the sexiness of the sheerness of the lace. It just looked like you had on a too big suit. And the hair was a fool. You almost got worse hair, but at least your hair was brushed. Simone got worse hair because that wig didn't look brushed. But those heavy bangs with the extra bang on the side and the ponytail, it made you look 20 years older. And I know you're a little bit older than me, but you looked a lot older than my mama. You looked old. It wasn't a cute look. I did say, what did I say? I said your face was beat in a very pretty soft glam, but because of those bangs, you couldn't even see all of your beat. And I want some bangs very bad, but I'm like, Angie, do I really want to look old like that? I might try it. I ain't gonna get no Dr. Jackie bangs, but You was number 6. You barely beat Simone because your hair was brushed. But you would have got worse hair if it wasn't brushed. Okay, so number 5 goes to this lady named Mariah. I don't know if she's a doctor or not, but she had on the pink. Now let me say this before I get into the rest of the looks. They need to take a page from the Atlanta girls. They in Atlanta, but the Real Housewives girls, and have a theme every reunion, because it looked like maybe the theme was black and gray. But then you have Mariah in bright pink, the only one in some bright ass pink. And then you have the other lady, I think her name was Toya, in leopard. And then some other girl had on sparkly silver, which it could have matched if Toya and Mariah didn't have on pink and leopard. Next time, if y'all get it next season, I don't know, because like I said, I don't watch the show. Have a theme and have make everyone follow the theme. This hot pink dress looked a hot ass mess because it didn't flow with anything else on stage. And I just said the dress was average. It was an average looking dress. It didn't do anything for her. She said she had on $1 million worth of jewelry, and I said, bitch, where? I ain't hardly seen no jewelry at all, but you had on $1 million worth of it. Okay, girl. I said her eyeshadow looked a fool. I said, and Angie, love to match my eyeshadow with my looks. I don't care how much MUA say you shouldn't do it. I don't care what stylists say. I love it. But that hot pink ass thick wing liner was not the look for that dress. That's something to me you would wear to the club. I think if she would have left her makeup the way it was without the liner, it would have did better. But I also said it looked like somebody took a glitter, like my wedding cake was solid gold. It looked like somebody took a solid gold glitter cake and smashed it in her face and then just wiped the cake off, and she walked off on stage with all this solid gold glitter icing on her face. She looked overly highlighted, bronzed, fool mess. You get worse makeup, Mariah. Okay, let's move on from her. So if Mariah was number 4, no, she was number 5. So now we're going to number 4, who I said her name was Contessa. I believe she was a doctor. I said, Contessa said she was going for a goddess look. I got where she was going, but she looked a fool. I liked her dress. I thought her dress was very sexy. It was very sparkly, but because everyone else had on black, I said if that dress would have been the same but black, she would have probably been a little bit higher on the list, because I did like her dress. But where Contessa went wrong was in the hair and the makeup. That hair looked a fool. That mohawk with the 2 jewels on the side, and then her spiral ain't come but to right here. It ain't even come down her face. It came right in the middle of her forehead. And one spiral coming out of the mohawk, that looked a fool. That was not cute. I know you was trying to be what they call a little avant-garde, a little edgy. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You would have been on the list for worst hair, but what's the girl name? Dr. Simone ain't brush her wig. I'm gonna keep saying that. She ain't brush her wig, so that's why everybody else not getting worse. Her earrings was popping. I love those huge drop down diamond earrings. Her earrings was popping, and her face could have been beat. Her face could have been beat, but she had too much nose contour, and her lashes looked a tarantula fool. Them lashes was way too big for your look, and you just looked a tarantula fool. So Contessa came in at 4. Number 3. These are getting a little bit higher. Toya, I don't know Toya. They kind of shaded her. The reunion, talking about she was broke, whatever. I don't know. But to me, Toya had the best hair. She was going for Donna Summers. I was here for it. The straight with all the curls and fullness at the bottom. Toya had the best hair to me. At least she was going for a look with it. But I wasn't here for the animal print slip dress. That looked a fool. It looked like you rolled out the bed and got your hair done and walked on stage. I ain't like that. The makeup fell flat. To me, you could have pulled the slip dress off a little bit more if you would have had a little bit more glam to your face. You had on a very neutral makeup but no makeup face, and you needed to be beat. The way you had your hair, you should have been beat, but it wasn't. And I also said you made the theme look bad. Like, you had on leopard, mostly everybody else had on black, and I probably wouldn't mind the leopard if your girl, what's her name, Mariah, wouldn't have on the pink. Like, if she would have had on, y'all two fell out of theme to me. So, but you weren't that bad, and your hair was banging, so you came in at number 3. I was a little bit here for it. I think if you would have on a different, I wouldn't even have the dress if your face would have been beat. But moving on, Buffy, I think she might have been new because she only got to walk on the stage for a couple of minutes and let Dr. Jackie apologize to her. I ain't gonna get into the reunion because I ain't watched the show, but Dr. Jackie was wrong for saying that woman was infertile, the way I saw that she said it in the highlight clips. And you need to lose your license. You're not supposed to be telling people medical business. She must not be your patient. And that's the only reason why you ain't losing your medical license. But you a doctor. I don't care how emotional you was and whatever speech you was giving. You don't tell nobody medical business. You, being a doctor, know that better than anybody else. But I ain't gonna get into that. Buffy is me. Buffy, the way she sat on that stage was me. And the only reason Buffy didn't get number 1 for me is because she shouldn't have wore that dress and feather robe together. Like, that corset, that blinged out corset that pushed them breasts all the way up here is me. Just go through my Instagram and look. Anytime I go out anywhere, I got on a push-up bra and I'm showing off my best assets, which are these breasts. And I ain't mad at Buffy for it. Go girl. I loved it. I loved it. Look at my wedding pictures. I love an opportunity to put on a corset and push the girls up and show all of them. And I just wouldn't have put no robe on over it. If I was going to show off, I'm showing off. But I was here for that feather robe. So I was here for both pieces. I just wouldn't have worn them together. And some big girls, but one, Buffy ain't a big girl. She a little bit thick, but she ain't a big girl. But some girls are self-conscious about their arms, and maybe that's why she put the robe on. I don't know, but girl, you should have went out there and set it off and took that robe off. But anyway, her eyes, that black smoky eye, I have been practicing a black smoky eye for I can't tell you how long, and I can't ever get it quite right. But I love that black smoky eye. I thought her makeup was popping, and her hair was average. Like, if I'm gonna show off all of this, she had her hair flung over to the side. I would have had my hair either up or all pushed to the back. Like, I wouldn't want anything taking over the assets of what I'm trying to show. I would have my hair sleeked, maybe in a long, silky ponytail. Like, I would have set it off. Like, Buffy was me. That's why she got number 2. The only reason she got number 2 is because I slightly like the lady quads look better. And she shouldn't have worn stuff together, girl. Don't be shy. Take the robe off. Number 1 was Quad. Everyone seemed to be shading Quad as well, but Quad got best dressed and she had best makeup to me. Her face was beat to the gods. I loved everything about her beat. Her lashes were the perfect length. Her eyeshadow was the perfect blend. Even though she had all that blush and highlighter. I love blush and highlighter. I probably have on too much, but it was the perfect amount of Team Too Much blush and highlighter. Quad's face was beat down. She looked good. Her hair was just simple, so I ain't mad at it. But her dress, she said it was Michael Costello. We all know him from Project Runway and everything he's been doing from dressing all the A-list celebrities. That pantsuit was banging. It was a beaded pantsuit, and it was supposed to be oversized. That's why it was a little bit too big. And then she had on the lingerie bodysuit underneath a pantsuit perfectly. Like, she had her breasts pushed up, and the only sheer part was the stomach part. Like, she wasn't trying to show everything, just the stomach part. And I thought the way she put her outfit together, she just won hands down to me. I really like Quad. And I said everything. Oh, I missed somebody. It was 8 of them. I forgot about Heavenly. Heavenly can be She can go 7. Let's put her at 7. I'm sorry, Heavenly, I forgot about you because I didn't even have that many notes. That means you should get worse dressed because I didn't even put that many notes. Heavenly, I'm gonna put her at 7. The only reason she's not gonna get absolute worst is because Simone did not brush her wig. But let's mention you real quick, Heavenly. She had on some kind of feather boa dress, and when she was standing and I saw the pictures, I said, okay, she also looked like she's somebody's church mother, so that's why she come a little bit under Jackie. Only reason you coming under Jackie is because you were forgettable. I forgot about you. And it was like a plain pencil needling skirt, a very old-ish look. And it looked okay standing up, but you were sitting at the reunion and it looked like it added 20 pounds to you, and you had the nerve to call somebody fat. And I saw the clip of that, you calling somebody fat, and old girl blasted you in your pictures when you were 300 pounds. So how dare you call somebody fat? But who cares? The dress you wore on the reunion made you look fat because it was just all feathers. It was not a sit-down dress. I said your hair and makeup were simple. It wasn't popping. And yeah, you get to be 7 now because I forgot about you, but Simone did not brush her wig. So she will constantly be in last place. So that's all my notes for Married to Medicine. Like I said, I'm going to go back and actually watch this season. I'm not going to go too many seasons back because this season looked to have a lot of drama because I watched the reunion. And it did look like they had a little bit of closure. Well, most reunions don't have closure. They just keep the drama going. It looked like they had a little bit of closure, so I'm gonna go back and watch this past season of Married to Medicine, and I might watch that going forward because it looked kind of good. All right, y'all, I'm done with my videos today. I'm about to enjoy the rest of my time off. My husband just got home with a whole bunch of crap. About to see what he got, and I'll talk to y'all later. Remember, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, share the videos. Get down in the comments, let me know what order you thought the ladies were in. For the most part, they look the plum fool. They need a theme. All right, I'm gone. Talk to y'all later. Bye.